Your move! It's time to
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Mega Scorchers, the Standby Phase, Yu-Gi-Oh! All-in-One podcast. Today is Sunday, November 8th, 2015, Episode 3, and we are back better than ever, I guess. We have nice little nameplates now, so people will know who we are and whatnot. And we're down a host this week, but that's okay. Me and Gandhi will hold it down. Speaking of Gandhi, hello, Gandhi. How you doing?
Doing good. No doubt we holding it down.
Yeah, holding it down for sure. I know that you've been enjoying some Dragon Ball Z's coming back, I hear. And
Yeah.
I know you were showing me some of that stuff before the show started.
Yeah, it's coming back in a big way. Especially with all the movies and stuff and the new series. So I'm interested to
Yes,
pick it
indeed.
back up. 'Cause I already had it from a long time ago. 'Cause I remember when the Broly movies came out. And I'm like, oh snaps, I get cards with this too? And I've just been with it ever since then. But then slowly was more into the Yu-Gi-Oh thing. But yeah.
Which also, when you went to their movies, gave you cards. They know how to get
Exactly.
Gandhi. It's all about them cardboard. That $40 goes a long way. Oh, actually, back in the day, I'd say tickets are probably like, what, $8, $10 maybe then?
I say like 5, 6.
5, 6? Man, what do we live in the 1990s? What is this?
The glory days of the 1990s.
That was the 90s when that movie... Wait, I don't even remember. Probably right. Man, those were the good old days when gas was about $1. No, I don't even know how much gas was in the 90s.
Cheaper than it is now.
Probably. Hey, man, it went down a little bit. At least in New York State it did.
Yeah.
We're nowhere near that $3 range no more, but we're like in the low $2.30, roughly.
Yeah.
I know there's still some places where it's like $10 a pop, but they're in like remote locations, so that's why they should cost so much. But yes, we're back yet again with another episode where we talk about Yu-Gi-Oh! And not gas. Our little placeholder shot today is we got the Naruto here when he's like get all the tail beasts in them or something. I don't know. It's like cool little sketchy art. So we're gonna start this off like we always do. We're gonna start off saying what decks we've been playing lately and what's been going on. So why don't we start with you, Gandhi? So what you now that we're hitting, this is the last day, we pretty much can play. Well, I know it takes an effect after today, technically speaking, so Monday. And YCS is going to be ending up pretty soon, so hopefully we'll see what the last hurrah decks were.
Yeah.
But I think you're mostly planning for the future, really not sticking to one thing too much. So we should actually ask, what are we going to be playing in the future? So what do you think you're going to be playing?
Something with the clown engine.
Really? I would have never guessed.
But yeah, I'm seeing that in everything. You can literally throw it every which way. I can even put clowns in my Exodia deck.
I bet you could.
Yeah.
You could.
But the things I've been playing or testing lately, is Infernoids, because they're still pretty good. I got the deck.
Yep, they didn't get hit at all, really. We got all the reasonings and the monster gates still.
I've been testing a build with Call of the Hundreds, because it makes a lot of sense. You got your rekindling to get to it, even though I don't really like rekindling that much. You got your instant fusions to bring it back. You got your reasonings. Call of the Hundred, why not? And it helped me win some games. So I'm really liking how Call of the Hundred is testing in Infernoids. And like I said before, my clown that I'm throwing in, my other deck I was talking about a week ago or two, or a couple episodes ago, is my X Sabers. I call it Double X Clown Tricks. I've been really liking how that's testing. Just been refining it even more.
Good, yeah, because it's really funny because a lot of those X Sabers are already Earth and stuff,
Mhm.
and having the nice hat tricker and everything else that's can be Earth, and a lot of new things came out over the years. You know what? The idea of being able to make Barkion and Interior Beast in deck is already just so amazing.
Yeah, it prepares you for a lot of different matchups. and you'll be preset game 1.
And locking them down early, taking away their ability to play their spells is pretty powerful.
Indeed, indeed.
Now I myself, I guess you could say I've been strictly playing OCG right now because now that I see the list now, I'm gonna bunker down and really churn out the kind of build I want for my Monarch when it comes out here.
Yeah.
I know we pretty much know what's gonna come in the structure decks. Like, even if I don't know, I'll just go based off of that awesome card we're gonna get, that field card, and just adjust it based off of that. So I guess you can say that's what I've been doing and whatnot with my testing / preparing for the future. It's really the only thing I'm interested in. So until that structure deck comes out, I pretty much will still be playing Frogs, and been trying to finish up that Majesty Fiend deck in real life. So I guess those will be my two, Majesty Fiend and Monarchs when it comes out, which you could debate are kind of the same thing. You could make Mega Monarchs and Monarchs with Majesty Fiends and stuff, and maybe I could tech it in and stuff like that. I like committing to the whole idea of just get Majesty's Fiends out turn 1, though, with support in the back. I like that way it's been going.
Yeah, like I've been saying before, like the format is dictated by effects, and if you can stop the effects, you pretty much win the game.
Yeah. Kind of like what we're going to talk about later. I am worried a little bit. It's going to slightly... I have a feeling with all the new like Twin Twister and everything, I think it is going to be a little bit more back row hate going on now.
Yeah.
Even though we don't have Heavy Storm. So maybe it might not be as much as a back heavy format, so we'll see. It might. I don't know. This is kind of me guessing a little bit. It all hinges on people will want to play Twin Twister and all that stuff.
Yeah, you just got to make the right meta call against the right decks.
All right, and that's pretty much what we've been testing out and playing. It's really everything, really. I don't really have any like other weird homebrew type stuff or anything. I know it's really sad that Synchron deck I was doing with the free reinforcements.
Mm-hmm.
Well, goodbye free 3 reinforcements.
Pretty much.
Man, it was so weird how I should not, because we know what's coming out and how, strong reinforcement really is. But it's just weird how we had it for 3 for at least this format. And I was like, wow, 3 of these bad boys? This is really weird. Then it gets knocked down to 1.
Yeah. But I know I got some friends that said they've been testing better with Rodat 1. They seem to draw it more. Apparently.
Sure, whatever. I could dig that.
Mm-hmm.
Get your ratios out in a weird way, the way they shuffle it up, maybe. It all works out.
Yep. Always got to perfect that shuffle game.
That shuffle. Some people are all about that Hindu shuffle.
Mm-hmm.
Some people are all about that cutting. But hey, who knows? Whatever works. All right, then. So we're going to get into a little bit of news before we get into State of the Game talk. I think this is all newsy type stuff. One of them's kind of just like, not news, but like funny to hear about. But first thing here is at the YCS this weekend, they were handing out these QR codes so that the players could then scan it in, and it'll take you to link to this Survey Monkey website where Konami's actually has a survey here where you could fill out and give them feedback on what's going on. The survey ends on Tuesday, November 10th, and if you fill it out and provide your ID, you can get a box. Now, Gandhi was asking a little bit about this. They said if you weren't at the event, you can get the box. To my knowledge, you're still getting the box. That's the way I feel that's the way it's going to be going based on what they say here.
Mm-hmm.
But, I'm going to drop the link in the chat room, guys. Fill it out. Let them know. They actually have a question, to my knowledge, that that actually says, how do you feel about the last ban list? So all the Towers players could be like, worst list ever. No, but honestly, you should fill it out and give them their feedback. This is we've seen like YouTubers like have surveys that they then submit to Konami or whatever, blah blah blah. They've teamed up with Konami, but this one's like more official than the other ones. So let them hear what you got to say. Not that I think they will change their business model per se, but maybe if they get the feedback, you tell them what they want, and if they see that so many people want it this way, hey, maybe just maybe they'll be like, hey, we'll change this up because that's what the business wants. And that money always talks.
Yeah, whatever makes them the most money. This is like a throwback. Like, we've been doing it the way we want for a while. Let me throw it back at the players. So, fill out those surveys.
Fill them out, fill them out, fill them out. Next news item here. Well, news item is the loose term here. So there's this guy who started a GoFundMe who wants to build a Cosmo deck.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so Mr. James Worldridge, I think that's how you say his name. Here's what his description says. What's up, everybody? My name is James. Oh, no, wait, he has a different name in the description. Luca Mize or whatever it is. I am a broke college student, and I want to play Cosmos. And that deck cost $1 million. Damn, $1 million, but he's only asking for $1,000. He must already have the rest. And if you donate, he'll be able to build a deck. And if he tops the event, he will personally post in Zodiac, so giving you a shout-out. Oh my God, this is hilarious. You know, I always said when more of these funding raising sites popped up that, man, people are just gonna post about any little thing that they have a problem about. You know, why not? People are gonna give you money, why not? But for a Cosmo deck, that's fucking hilarious. Oh man, that's so funny.
Yeah.
And his goal is 1,000. It's been up for 2 days now, and he's raised no money.
Oh wow. Somebody donate to that man.
Someone should just give him $1 just to humor him. And he'll be like, oh my God, maybe I will get money. And then he won't get anything else. He'll end up getting like 50 cents because I don't know how much GoFundMe takes. It's probably like 10%.
I wonder what's the lowest you can take. I wonder, could you fund a penny?
I want to say most of these sites don't let you go lower than $1. I think that's what it is. But GoFundMe, I'm actually not very well versed in GoFundMe. Yeah, so if you want to, you know what? I am going to post this in the chat because, you know, if you really want to give this man some money, how about this broke college student? You need some help. And most of the comments say get a job in the comment section of the GoFundMe. Just get a ducking job, you pleb. I don't even know what that is. I guess I'm not hip with the kids anymore. Don't know the lingos. Yeah, Gandhi. So hey, would you ever start a GoFundMe for a deck?
No, cause I probably would just build a really good deck with what I have.
Whoa, there you go. Tell the man to make the best thing he can with what he's got.
Yeah, definitely.
Fight all the metas. You don't need the metas to fight the metas. Make something to fight the metas. There you go. Got something probably. Even if it's a 1 out of 5, I bet he could make something.
Probably.
Next news item here. The organization actually posted this not too long ago. It's a little bit before the show started. We got some reprint news coming out. We get reprints of 3 new cards, including Blue Eyes promo. So we got this one thing called Phantom Knight. Phantom Knight Felgrail Armor or something like that. Level 4 Dark Warrior type effect monster.
Dark Warrior?
Yeah.
Those two things go hand in hand.
1,000 attack, 2,000 defense. This is, what is this called? What is this pack? It's called, 3 reprints calling it the Millennium Pack, Gold Edition. That's what this is. Yeah, you'll get a gold sarcophagus. Okay, sorry. You'll get a gold sarcophagus in the Millennium box. That's one reprint. That's the key one of the key reprints they're talking about. There you go. You get a gold sarcophagus. We always gotta use more of those. Yeah. Now these other cards that are coming out are stuff from, what is this pack? I don't know if it's a special edition pack or something. It's all in Japanese, so fun stuff. So anyway, so this Dark Warrior type monster, you can only use one of these 2 effects of this Phantom Knight armor thing. If a face-up card, if a face-up Phantom, he wants to say Pendulum, sorry. Phantom Knight monster you control is destroyed by a battle or card effect, you can special summon this card from your hand. Ooh. Other one is you can banish this card from your graveyard to send 1 Phantom Knight card from your Horror Phantom spell or trap card from your hand to the graveyard and then draw 1 card. So you're essentially banishing him from the graveyard, then sending one of those cards to, monster, horror, a spell or trap from your hand to graveyard, to then draw a card.
That's pretty good.
Not too bad. I'm guessing these Phantom Knight thing, you're going to want them in the grave most of the time.
Yeah. Seem like they tutored themselves.
Next one here, Super Quantum Mecha Beast Grand Pulse. Wow.
That's a mouthful.
Yes, it's a rank 3 water type machine XYZ effect monster. It is a 18 attack, 28 defense, rank 3. It requires 2 level 3 monsters, obviously. It cannot attack while it has no materials. The other effect it has is once per turn, You detach one material from this card, then target one spell or trap card on the field. Destroy that card.
Ooh.
And if this card has Super Quantum Mecha Pilot Blue Layer as a material, this effect can be activated during either player's turn. Ooh. So you can MST them on their turn, pretty much. Which makes sense. This MST is like spell speed too. Okay, the other final effect here is once per turn, you can attach one Super Quantum Mecha Pilot monster from your hand or your side of the field to this card. Has an X face up X, Y, and Z material. That's an interesting card here. Now, I want to say, what is it? I want to say, I was also told this is a tuner. I want to double check this. To the wiki.
Yes.
To the wiki. I want to say, wasn't it a tuner? I could have sworn somewhere it was a tuner monster, but I must have read that somewhere wrong. No, it's not. Oh, well. That would have been really cool, because that would have been like, how do you transfer ranks to Synchroing? I was like, I would love to see that. So I was being trolled. I should have realized it when it was XYZ monster. That's okay. When we get the other final card here, Priestess with Eyes of Blue. That might change when it comes to America. The level 1 light spellcaster effect tuner monster with 0 attack and 0 defense. You can only use one of these two effects of this monster per turn. When this face-up card on the field is targeted by an effect, you can send one effective monster you control to the graveyard. Then you can add up to 2 different Blue Eyes monsters from your deck to your hand. Searching up to 2. That's not too bad.
I'm like, trying to think. What Blue Eyes monster we got besides regular Blue Eyes? We got, or I think it's pretty sure this has to do with main deck wise. And we have, what's that Blue Eyes? Blue Eyes Shining?
Blue Eyes Shining Dragon. That's true. Blue Eyes Toon Dragon. Maybe this shows that they're going to make more support for Blue Eyes.
Hopefully. Right now I don't really see the utility in it. I guess I might take this in my Blue Eyes Shining Turbo that specializes in getting out Shining first turn. I guess. But if you don't build a deck around this, I don't see it having high playability right now. Definitely need some more support for it. Yeah.
Yeah, being able to, because it's really interesting, because because Blue Eyes Shining can only be brought out from Ultimate Dragon or something like that. Like, I remember, how would you bring up Blue Eyes Shining Dragon originally? I want to know. I haven't looked at that card forever.
This question is simple, Matt. Just use polymerization.
There you go. Just use polymerization. I have not looked at Shining forever. Let me take a look at Shining here. Oh, yeah. I remember this guy. You got this from the movie, right?
Yeah. I know, that just gave me a new name for my Shining Turbo deck. Want to call it Rock the Dragon, because it's all centered around the melody of dragons, that new support, or one of the last supports that came up for like Blue Eyes indirectly, because you can search out monsters with 25 defense or 3,000 attack. Even helps out the Photon deck. And it just guy with a guitar. That's why I said Rock the Dragon, because that's a DBZ reference, if you remember the first opening in the show.
Man, the Konami with the openings. Yeah, I remember Shining Dragon now. Yeah, you attribute him off of one Ultimate Dragon. That's not super hard, like you said. You could do Mirror, you could do Instant Fusion. There's a lot of things. Instant Fusion? Yeah, you can do Instant Fusion, I think. Yeah.
No, it's too big. Instant Fusion is level 5 or lower.
Oh, okay. I thought it was something like that. Yeah, and you can 300 for each blue dragon type monster in your graveyard, and you can evade the effects of spell, trap, effect monsters that target this card. Shining. What a classic. One final effect this card had. If this card is in the graveyard, you can target... This is back to the Priestess with Blue Eyes thing. This card is in the graveyard, you can target one Blue Eyes monster you control. Return that monster to the deck, and if you do, you can special summon this card from the graveyard.
I don't know how I feel about that. It's trying to be a Blackstone of Legend, but not succeeding that well. But like I said before, when we get some more Blue Eye support.
Yeah, I think
Be
this is
something to
more
focus
like
on.
right because right now, like you said, what are we really searching out here? A Blue Eyes and then a Shining. Like I think that's literally everything you're searching out. Because if this said Blue Eyes cards, then I think that you have that. There's that one spell card that's like, was it like Heavy Storm?
Oh, I think no, it doesn't have Blue Eyes in there. I think it's White Stream of Destruction. You're
Yeah,
talking about. It has Blue Eyes on the card.
yeah. Okay then. See if okay, so that doesn't matter then. But yeah, if they make more monsters, it might make more sense.
Yeah.
It's like what she can search out her. Technically, I think when you do the translation, she might be counted as a Blue Eyes card eventually. Maybe search out herself and then a Blue Eyes.
I'm like, there's like multiple cards that should have said Blue Eyes on it. Why didn't it say Blue Eyes Stream of Destruction or Silver's Cry? Why
Yeah,
couldn't
there
it
you
be
go.
Blue Eyes Cry?
That's true. And why couldn't this card search out any card with Blue Eyes, so just monsters? I don't know. I think this just is more of something that you might want to get up for the future in case they make more Blue Eyes support,
Yeah.
really.
I know when they got out the Red Eye support, I swear they OD'd on it. They were like, you can have this.
Everyone
This-
likes Joey, right? Oh, Red Eyes. Red Eye.
Exactly. Now that I think about it, I don't know. I gotta go to the wiki. Maybe some of the rituals, like the Paladin or White Dragon, you could probably do something with that. Cause I know there are some rituals that helped out the Blue Eyes archetype.
I remember that. It was something like, let me see what Paladin of White Dragon does again. Yeah, it brings out the ritual. If you, oh yeah, you contribute this card to summon one Blue Eyes Dragon from your hand or deck. But they can't attack the turn you bring it out. I remember this card. I used to actually use this card. It was fun.
Mhm.
Bringing out those Blue Eyes for free were fun back in the day. Couldn't attack, but hey.
Yeah.
All right, and that will end our news section. So now we're going to get into good old state of the game talk here. Talk about what's going on in the Yu-Gi-Oh world. So first thing is going off here, Gandhi. What's going to be the future? I have a couple things here listed that I think might be the future. I think the future might be Magic Specters, Cosmos. That's what I think. I think those two ones are going to be the popular ones. And of course, clowns at the end of the day too.
Yeah, like I was saying before earlier in the show, throw clowns and anything, and you have a locals winning deck.
Beating everyone at locals. Magic Specters those are all the wind guys. If I
Yeah,
remember correctly.
yeah, they're one.
I think those are going to be very popular. And they're going to be showing forth their power. That's kind of what I think. Now, I could be wrong, but I just think that will be one of them for sure. I also have another side thing here. I think Yang Zing's kind of like that weird OTK rogue that you need to always be prepared for. But luckily, there's so many common things you can decide to stop him. Like Mind Crush really hurts him hardcore because you're always searching out things with it.
Yeah,
Things like that.
I swear Minecraft. I swear it fell off the map. I haven't seen it being played locally for a while.
Yeah, I've only seen it in the Burning Abyss deck. That's about it. Nothing that everyone else I haven't been seeing running it.
Haha. That's a good one. Somebody brought up in the chat.
Oh yes, the whole DNA against Magic Specters. I have a couple things that I was gonna think. That's actually a good segue into things we should be picking up. So I have a list of things here I think people should be picking up for the future because when things happen and come out, you're gonna want to do things. This person here mentions DNA surgery and stuff like that to hurt the Magic Specters because, well, they rely heavily on their type.
Yeah.
So things you can pick up are like DNA surgery or DNA transplant. I'm sorry. Another thing you could do is have poisonous winds here. Do you remember
Yeah.
poisonous winds?
Yeah. That was a pretty good card. It was pretty hot for a topic when Ritual Beast was making a surprise appearance in a format saying, "Hello, we're here. We came out the same box as the blue deck, and we could still win." And I know a lot of people don't like that matchup, so they would side in for that as well.
Yeah, so let's try that poisonous winds. Or DNA transplant would be good too because at least that one has more. You might might face some weird road deck where it's going to be important about that as well. And there you go. Transplant will stop everything. You don't have Poisonous Wind's really only good against winds. So at least with Transplant, you can do more things with it. But I still thought Poisonous Winds was kind of a cool card to have. Other things like Zombie World affects a lot of their decks as well. I think that's very important. I think everyone's got Zombie Worlds, but just in case you don't, I think Zombie World's a good card to have on your side.
Yeah.
Of course, I think things like Mask Restrict for when Monarchs come out, and other things actually tribute to guys. But Mask Restrict's gonna be it's gonna be so funny. Everyone's gonna be like, "Yo, you got that Mask Restrict?" And people are like, "What the fuck is Mask Restrict?" It's gonna be like that for like a day or two, and then people are gonna be like, "Oh wait, yeah, we need these." And things like Mass Back Row Destruction.
Yeah.
Remember them Full Houses? I like Full House sort of, but that one trap card that's pretty much Heavy Storm. When they declare an attack, destroy everything, that one's not too bad either. I would say try out the new stuff like Twin Twister and everything like that. Especially the ones that like you target the pendulum zones and then you destroy cards equal to the amount of pendulums you destroyed, something like that.
Yeah.
That as well. And the last thing I've got in here is Wavering Eyes. It's a quick play spell card that lets you take out
2
pendulum zones, yeah. Technically, you can take out more because you can destroy each, and you can do it each player. So you can take up to 4 technically if you want to get off more effects. Because depending on how much you destroy, you get effects based off of that.
Yeah, this is going to be a meta-defining card because since we get all these new pendulums this year and at the beginning of next year, it's going to be the game breaker between games.
And it really is because what's really funny about this card, people got to remember. You could activate yours, and then your opponent goes Chain Wavering Eyes, and you're like, oh, shit.
Had that happen once or twice.
And it's like, oh, that's what you're totally right about this, Gandhi. It's like, man, it is a game changer. Oh, man. Because when that happens to me, I'm like, it's so sad. Because they're like, I'll destroy it, and then I'll get the effects off of it. Since they're going to be destroyed anyway, then yours is kind of pointless. That's what happens. Those are things that I think people should be picking up. How about you, Gandhi? What do you think people should be picking up for the future?
I usually keep my text to myself, but I can give out one.
Always gonna give out one, guys. Here we go. Secret Gandhi text. Let me guess. Sword and Shield. No, Matt. I know.
Similar. I know. This been popular on the underground of things, but it fell off recently. I still like my Moon Mirror Shield because it helps you get around a lot of stuff. If you don't remember what that does.
Oh, I don't. I'm looking it up right now.
Let me just explain it. You equip it to a monster, and during the battle, I think damage step, you gain attack equal to your opponent's monster attack, but you always get 100 plus over your monster. So people was attacking this against towers because it boosts you up during a damage step to swing over towers by 100 because that's its basic effect. And when it leaves the field, I think you could
pay 500.
Yeah, pay 500 to bounce it back.
Yeah, to the top or the bottom of your deck. Believe it or not, you don't have to put it at the top.
That recycle.
So if you just still want to draw what you want to draw, because you know you're going to be shuffling, because you're going to be searching stuff out, you could do that.
Yeah, I know. Tower's not a thing anymore, but that destroyer card that can't be targeted by anything, it's an out.
It is. Running over things. Excuse me. Running over things is a good way to get rid of those monsters that I always say, you can't touch me, but you can beat me up. That's it.
Yeah. I could swing over it with an effect veiler. How is that?
That's pretty amazing, yeah. I know it might not be as relevant, but you could use it to get over Obelisk as well. He's like, I've got 4,000. What you gonna do? I'm 4,100. And it's like, oh no. Yeah, there you go. So that's an interesting tech to have, especially if your deck has a problem getting over big guys that can't be targeted and stuff like that.
Yeah, definitely.
Now, I've got a couple things I want to talk about here in the Force area. I think that these Mirror Force cards coming out are pretty amazing. First one here I want to say I feel is a little underrated is Blazing Mirror Force. I know people are liking the Storming Mirror Force quite a bit, and the Sandstorm Mirror Force is kind of cool too. But for some reason I feel the Blazing Mirror Force doesn't get much love as the other ones.
Compared to the other ones, you can has some faults. Burn is not that good right now. The main reason why it's not good is this card called Damage Juggler Performage.
Yep.
And it's when 75% of the new format's gonna be teching or playing performages. I don't see it getting off. Also, when Breakers of Shadows come out, with the new traps or with the new pendulum that search the counter traps, it's gonna be a very tight wrenching back and forth. But I like it. I would take a one of it in my volcanics. But I wouldn't really put anything in the mainstream. It's like, if you don't know what it is, it's basically Ring of Destruction and Mirror Force put in one. And we all know how Ring of Destruction played a major impact on this format.
Oh yeah, Ring of Destruction.
But not really.
Yeah, no, it didn't. Not at all.
Sarcasm.
Yeah,
but,
no, it really didn't.
A lot of people don't even run that card, even though we got it back.
Yeah, the only people I've seen run it are like hero decks that need more traps because they can run traps to help, and that's about the only thing I've seen people run it in.
Yeah, I think Compulse is more viable than Ring of Destruction, in my opinion.
Good old Compulse.
Yeah, that's why the other version of Mirror Force that's basically Compulse and Mirror Force put together is really good and expensive right now.
That's Storming, yeah. All those attack position monsters get returned to the hand. That's pretty. It is like I said, it's good. And I like Sandstorm one as well.
Yeah, I know. I was having this conversation at locals with another one of my friends. They said as soon as that come out, they bring it back Ghost Tricks. And Ghost Tricks, that deck is something else. I will literally play Final Countdown in that deck because I swear the last time I played Ghost Tricks, we went up to like 50 turns.
Yeah, you can stall them out. You can really spend a lot of time holding it down. So
yeah, they don't let you have a battle phase. They shutting that down. They were like, nope, up, you're not attacking. Nope, I'm putting that face down. Nope,
putting that face down.
That's the face down deck. That's what I'm gonna call it.
It is. You know what? At one point, I actually ran Light of Intervention. And I was like, yeah, what you can do now? I'm going to put my card face down. No, you can't. But my effect gets around that. It's like, no, it's a continuous effect. Nope, you can't do it. Can't do it. And they're like, no, it does. And they're like, nope, it doesn't work. Stays face up, defense. You try to set it, it comes face up, defense. How it works.
Yeah.
So I used to do that for a while. But yeah, man, Final Countdown. That was a card, wasn't it? I thought it was banned. Is it still banned?
They put it to 1.
Is that 1? Okay.
Yeah.
Just checking. Like, man, I thought that was banned, and I was like, I can never play that again. It was like that for a while for me, but now you just reminded me that it's not. Let's do it. Ghost Trick, Final Countdown. Why not? Sounds like amazing things to do to me. Okay, and that's pretty much all I had on the deck to talk about the state of the game. Because definitely it's all about preparing for the future right now. So everyone should be definitely thoroughly thinking about what they want what deck they want to play, what they think the meta will be, and hell, everyone just go. You're in between what you want to do. Just go back to your nice little cheap Monarchs for a week or two until you see what everyone's playing, and then change what you want to do. Isn't that? I always hear that joke. Chris was like, yeah, people always play Monarchs or Glad Beasts in between because it's simple, quick, easy. And I'm like, I have not seen that forever, Chris. I think you're lying. That's what I say to him. I'm like, I never see people do that anymore. If anything, people go back to like Heroes temporarily in between.
Yeah, that's the good litmus test for these new decks. If you can beat Heroes, you can survive.
Yep, beat Heroes.
But it seemed like we forgot one though. We forgot to talk about the Zombie World is another interesting card. I had this used against me. my last night playing full power clipboards, even though I didn't play in full power. I was playing new format clipboards because I'm like, it doesn't really affect me that much. I just built my deck to win without scout. But Zombie World is gonna be something for the upcoming decks, and I don't know if it would be a lot against Cleaforts, because I don't think there's gonna be more people playing Cleaforts this format unless we get a revolutionary type of build that's consistent, even though consistency has been hit to the nth degree. But it's be something that happen down the line.
Yeah, I talked about Zombie World pretty quickly in the beginning, and Zombie World, yeah, is definitely a good thing. Because I remember at locals, like Johnny rocking Zombie World, because it disrupts a lot of decks. A lot of decks are, like, now, we always say that, wow, Konami makes those archetype decks, but yeah, all those archetypes, they generally have the same types and attributes.
Yeah.
And they seem to also really want to have their card effects be pertain to the types and attributes as well. So Zombie World is always an interesting one. The best part I like about Zombie World is the whole tribute summon monsters. They can't do it unless they're zombies as well. Which, against, like you said, against your quills, well, that really hurts you a little bit, because sometimes you do want to tribute summon some of those guys. You're not just always pendulum summoning them up.
Yeah. But yeah, that's the main reason for one of the two basic mechanics for pendulum summoning. A pendulum summon to tribute, or a pendulum summon to swing at an empty board.
To win.
Yeah.
Gotta get that damage in. Gotta get that damage in. That's how we roll.
Yeah.
How we roll. Yes, pick up them Zombie Worlds. Heck, even, I know for one thing, I know I was, Secret's Village of the Spellcasters was kind of fun thing to do for a little while, too, I know, in those Yang Zings.
It was.
But, apparently there's a lot of relevance, especially some Pendulum guys that are coming out, too. They'll be spellcasters, so they'll be like, well, they have a spellcaster now, so they can do that again.
Definitely.
Yep. Oh, that's about everything I've got again. Unless there's anything else you want to go over.
Maybe. Oh, to touch on again. Fill out those surveys. Give Konami that input, and see what changes we'll be bringing in the upcoming future, like through maybe special editions. Maybe they can change it up, because I know they changed the formula of special editions, if y'all paid attention to it, like several times. First, they was reprinting the supers, all the supers in the set, and special editions. Even though they call them by different names, like advanced edition, they still special editions to me. Then they used to give us like exclusive cards through it. Now they bringing that back. I know it's been back and forth whether they gonna do that again, because we was supposedly getting the Fluffle Tiger and the another exclusive card. I forgot the second one. Only thing I know.
Yeah, I don't know it either.
Is
sadly.
the Tiger and something else. Trying to think. They were supposed to be Tiger. I want to say it was a synchro monster.
Yeah, sadly I can't help you out there.
I don't quote me on it. I want to say Ascension, maybe. No, I remember it now. It's the 5D Signer Dragon, Ultimate Toyota or something like that.
Ultimate Toyota? What? No, I know what you mean.
The Signer Dragon. That red Signer Dragon. I forgot his name, but it started with a T. We're supposed to be getting that. And I like that in a way, cause it's more better, cause it helps the average player get to those exclusive cards, and sometimes we get exclusive tournament cards. Hopefully,
Red Dragon Archifine? Is that what you mean by red one? Oh, because I just looked it up and I don't know which one it is.
It's Toizoken.
Live Stream Dragon?
One of our members brought it up.
Oh,
It's,
good.
it's the Crimson Dragon card.
Crimson Dragon card. There we go. I was to say.
Yeah, but hopefully, we'll get our giant hand soon, and
Oh, that's still not in TCG?
it's a prize card. It's been
Oh
out
my
for like
God.
close to 2 years. It's overdue for a reprint.
All the things they reprint and not that yet.
Yeah.
It's like when the Europe didn't have Quasar for all that time, all those time.
Yeah, it's been a while. But yeah. With hopefully with us giving more feedback into Konami as a community, we can see some positive changes doing with that.
People don't troll it now by putting hashtag free Stratos in every place where you're allowed to type now. We all want them back, but that they're just gonna be like, "Oh, this guy's trolling. We can't validate this. We'll never do this again." So don't ruin it, you guys. Don't say don't be like, "Yo, we need more cheaper stuff" or lame shit like that. No, don't be lame like that. Don't say hashtag free towers either. That's gonna be the new one. Free the towers. All right then, unless oh yeah, no, we don't have any tech of the week this week, do we?
We can think of something.
Let's think we can think of something up on the fly here. Yeah.
Well, I'll start first while you thinking. My body as my shield.
There you go. I like that one. Protect your monster being destroyed, paying 1,500 life points. There's lots of situations where you can need that.
I've seen a lot of people lose to Raigeki.
Yeah. Oh, it does save monsters as well.
Yeah.
That's true. It's spell speed 2, quick play. You can do it during the battle phase if you need to for some whatever reason they activate effect during the battle phase.
Yeah. Also, it helps against the other traps like bottomlesses, torrentials,
Mirror Force, Zakuratsu armor randomly. You never know.
Exactly. All those destroy effects.
All those destroy effects. I have a lame one. When we were watching this one match at Locals yesterday, they were in time, and it was going down who did the first life points. And Yang Zing's was playing, and there was nothing but floodgates in the field, so pretty much Yang Zing could only bring out his monsters. But Yang Zing's all have 0 attack. So I said, "Man, you rock that shield and sword?" And he's like, "Nope." Who knows? Think about shield and sword sometimes, guys. I know it's really weird, but I always bring that one up because it's like there's a lot of cards that have like certain archetypes that have a high defense. And you get those weird situations where you're if they just had bigger attacks, you just go in, attack, get some damage in, and end the turn and win. Because that was his situation. Time he was at the 3rd turn, he could have just did 1 life point damage. He could have won.
Oh wow.
But he won anyways because the person just solemn warned one of his monsters and said, "All right, I'm just gonna kill myself." So, but yeah, that's the thing that can happen, man.
Yeah, that's a pretty good one. Well, what? My body as my shield. I know you have to pay a little bit of life points, but in the long run, life points is a resource pool that you use to the best of your ability. If you can afford to do it, and it could save a setup, a strong setup, I would do it. And that's my recommendation. I've been testing it out, and it's been coming in clutch.
Yep, I'm telling you, that's you'd be surprised how sometimes these random little texts will get you because people don't expect it.
Yeah, I know. I tested our other one, Fake Trap, from our other shows. Caught a lot of people by surprise.
Like, what is that? Is that a new card? You're like, nope, that ain't a new card.
Yeah, it's such a super old card. When I flip it, so many people take my card to read it because they don't know what to do.
That's the best thing. That's the best moment.
Exactly.
All right, then. Well, then that'll be our show. Well, thank Gandhi for joining us as always.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
all the wonderful people out there who watch. Make sure you check out the VODs at megascorcher.com. Follow Mega Scorcher's card game shows on Facebook to follow this show and the other Magic the Gathering show. You can like us on Facebook on Mega Scorcher or the card game show one as well. And join the forum's continued discussion beyond the shows. I want to thank Gandhi yet again for joining, and we'll see you all next week, home dogs.
Definitely.
Peace out.
Ouch.